Hello and welcome to the next chapter of Zunzuncito's adventure in Season 3 of Simple Stories in English. Zunzuncito is on a mission to find the magic flower that will grant his wish to be big. He spoke with the wise snake Majá, and now he knows where he must go. But how will he get there? Thankfully, he has a small sidekick, the tiny frog Monty, to help him out. I hope you enjoy Chapter 7 of Zunzuncito's adventure. Chapter 7, The Great Lake. Zunzuncito does not like snakes at all. He is very scared of snakes. He had to talk to the snake Majá because he wants to find the magic flower. He wants to find the magic flower because he wants to be big. He wants to be big because he is the smallest bird in the world, and being small causes him problems. Zunzuncito has a friend named Monty. Monty is a small frog. Monty wants to help Zunzuncito with his adventure. Zunzuncito and Monty learned from Majá that to get to the magic flower, they have to cross the Great Lake, pass through the land of giants, and arrive in the Valley of Snails. But there is a problem. They don't know where to go. They don't know where the Great Lake or the land of giants or the Valley of Snails are. But at least they aren't with the big snake Majá.
I never want to see another snake again,
Zunzuncito tells Monty. He is still a little scared of the boa Majá. I understand, friend, Monty responds. But it is over now. We are going to focus on the future and the adventure.
Yes, the adventure, Zunzuncito says. Where are we going first?
To cross the Great Lake, of course, Monty replies.
And where is the Great Lake?
Zunzuncito asks. I have no idea. I only visit little lakes, Monty responds.
Ugh, this adventure is impossible,
Zunzuncito comments. He sits on the ground and cries. Monty stops hopping and pats his friend's back to calm him down. He has an idea. It's okay, friend. I have an idea. You can fly, right? You can fly fast and really high up. You just need to fly up in the air and look for the biggest lake in the forest. Zunzuncito looks at Monty. Monty is right. Zunzuncito can fly fast and really high in the air. It is a good idea. Zunzuncito moves his wings quickly and flies up in the air. He flies very high. When he is higher than the trees, Zunzuncito looks for the biggest lake. He looks to the north and the south. He looks to the east and the west. There are various lakes, but there is one lake in the north that is bigger than the rest. Zunzuncito flies to Monty and describes the big lake.
I think it is the Great Lake, he says.
I think you're right, Monty responds. Let's go north. The two friends go north to the Great Lake. Zunzuncito flies and Monty hops. They go very quickly, and they arrive at the Great Lake in 30 minutes.
We arrived at the Great Lake. Now we need to cross it,
Zunzuncito exclaims. He is very excited. After crossing the Great Lake, he will be closer to the magic flower. Monty doesn't say anything. He sees the Great Lake and he is scared. Monty typically visits little lakes. He doesn't like big lakes.
Let's go, friend. You can swim and I can fly. Let's cross the Great Lake,
Zunzuncito says, and he flies over the water. Monty doesn't move. While Zunzuncito flies, a huge fish jumps out of the water. The fish tries to eat Zunzuncito. Then another fish jumps out of the water. Zunzuncito is scared and flies back to Monty. Now, Monty really doesn't want to get in the water. He doesn't want to be fish food. But if he doesn't swim, how will he cross the Great Lake? Zunzuncito looks at his friend. They need to cross the Great Lake, but Monty is frozen in fear. It is obvious that Monty can't swim in the Great Lake. Zunzuncito needs to help his friend. He knows that he is not a big animal, but Monty isn't big either. Zunzuncito has an idea.
Monty, we need to cross the Great Lake. I have an idea. You can fly with me,
Zunzuncito tells his frog friend. Fly? How? Monty asks nervously.
You can sit on my head,
Zunzuncito tells him, and he lowers his head. Monty hops on Zunzuncito's head. Monty isn't big. He is only a centimeter long. But Zunzuncito is small too, so Monty seems big on the bird's head. When Monty is in position, Zunzuncito moves his wings quickly and flies up in the air.
Let's cross the Great Lake together, Zunzuncito shouts.
The end.
Thank you for listening. Please tune in next week for the next chapter of Zunzuncito's adventure. Remember that this illustrated copy is currently available on Amazon in both print and Kindle formats. There is a link in the show notes. This show is produced entirely through donations. If you would like to contribute to the show, there is a link in the show notes. You can donate to Small Town Spanish Teacher through Buy Me a Coffee, Venmo, or PayPal. Today, I would like to thank Ivano, who said, "Thank you for your calm voice. It is helping me to listen and understand the English language better." You are very welcome, Ivano. Thank you for the compliment, and thank you for your support. Please don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, and remember you can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and my blog at Small Town Spanish Teacher. See you soon. You can find a transcript of today's story as well as other stories and learning and teaching aids on my website, smalltownspanishteacher.com. This story was an original work by Camilla Given. Any resemblance to stories by other authors is purely coincidental unless otherwise noted. If you have an idea for a story or a story you would like read, feel free to email me at smalltownspanishteacher@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified of future episodes of Simple Stories in English.